What's up, guys? Gank Fluff. We got some Call of Duty multiplayer going on here. I can't say it's the best, but some funny things do happen. Now I'm here to talk to you guys about the differences, in my opinion, of Call of Duty and Battlefield. Now, when I play Call of Duty, I feel more of an arcade style to it. You know, it's fast-paced, people are in your face. And Battlefield, I feel, offers you a more realistic approach. By realistic, I mean there's bullet drop. There's a little bit more to it. What I mean by more to it is the gigantic maps, the 32 versus 32, the vehicles, the action of bullet drop, and so on from that. Now, some of the cons I see from Battlefield are the maps are so big that it gives you a problem of, even putting it on YouTube. You're going to have to edit out most of your match because you're going to be running to the other side of the map trying to find people. Where in Call of Duty, they're always right on top of you all the time, and they're easy to find. And that brings up one of the cons of Call of Duty, is since they're on top of you, you don't really get a chance to take a break. You don't really get that chance to think. You're always on your toes, and you gotta expect somebody to be around that corner, or somebody always to be following you. Now, for the shooting and gunning parts of the gameplay, for each game, it's completely different. You're gonna see snipers shooting straight constantly. You're gonna get shot randomly and you're gonna die in Call of Duty. And I'm not saying that's, lack of skill. That's beyond crazy from what I see on YouTube and what I've experienced from being shot in the face from across the map or even right in front of me with a sniper rifle. That is ridiculous. That takes a lot of talent and skill. I can't knock them for that. But it's a personal preference of mine, I can say. It's realism within a game. I want to see that bullet drop. I had a ton of fun with Sniper Elite. You calculate that bullet drop. You gotta think about stuff. There's a lot of pre-planning before that shot goes off. And that's where I lean more toward Battlefield for the physics aspects of it. But I also like going into a game and just destroying, or, well, I guess being destroyed, as you can see in this gameplay. But I like going in and just being able to shoot, not have to run for a half an hour to find people. And, there's always that chance of you being destroyed yourself, but it's fun, that fast-paced, that fast-paced feel, like, hey, yeah, I got that guy in 10 seconds. That's also completely possible in Battlefield, but much less likely, unless you're right on the front lines and you're super experienced. Now for the maps, I feel that since Black Ops 2 came out, I love their map designs. There's always a ton of cover. There's rarely a wide open space besides a few maps where there's no cover and you gotta run and hide, you know what I mean? Battlefield has a way of leaving you in open areas a little bit too much, where you're having to take advantage of cover along the outside of a map or underneath objects. And that wouldn't fly in a Call of Duty community for any reason. You also have those wonderful people who like to parachute down on top of things that really you shouldn't. Like you're popping up on top of a silo, or you're popping up on top of a tower where people can't get to you very easily without having a sniper rifle or a really, really accurate gun. Now, after going over all of this, every time I play either of these games, I feel that a mix between the two would make the best FPS game ever. Add those physics from Battlefield, add the maps and the playability, the arcade feel from Call of Duty to it. Put those 32 versus 32 lobbies together. Just picture how much fun that game would be. Or even bring back vehicles, like in Call of Duty 3. Where you got the tank guys. They're always a pain in the ass, but that adds a whole new aspect to a game. Because not only are you defending yourself against the people, you're defending yourself against the people in vehicles, blowing stuff up around you. I'd also like to see, building destruction like they have in Battlefield. You shoot a rocket at a building, pieces of it come down. You get those people who hide in the windows, you can blow the whole outside of the building out, and they have nowhere else to hide. That would be awesome to put in Call of Duty. I feel that would definitely take down the camping opportunities. You know, nobody really likes a camper, but everybody camps, regardless of what they say and who, you know, the elitists. They're like, I never camp. Yes, you do. Watch some videos. You see some of the best people camping out in a building, going left and right, left and right, left and right. You know, that's part of the game. But being able to blow up buildings and destroying their cover, that should definitely clear up that community. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. You know, like the like button if you liked it, like dislike if you didn't, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think about it. You know, what is your ultimate game? You know, what would you change about Call of Duty and Battlefield? Peace off for the next.